Hello, what's up? Welcome to the home to the lamest taste. This is the Violent Casket, where you can check me out on Instagram, Twitch, and YouTube, and TikTok, all at one word, the Violent Casket, where you can subscribe, like, and comment, hit the bell for much, much more. We're getting into it. This is a casket review on a Netflix original show. This is Cobra Kai, Season 6, Part 2 of 3. This is the final season. This is the middle part of this, and we are into the tournament. We're in the Tekai, what is it, the Tekai Sensei? I can't say it, but you know what I'm saying. You're into this crazy international tournament, and it is insane. The effects on, like, just the location, the acting, the stunts, the choreography on this show every season has gotten better and better. And with it now going out of the California area that we've been based in and moving out of there, we have now seen sights and all sorts of stuff that I didn't expect from this show when it first originally premiered. So that being said, this show is so well done. This keeps happening to me. Season 6 part 2 premiered November 15th, 2024. Each episode running roughly about just under 40 minutes. We get 5 new episodes, 6 through 10. We do not know where the final 5 episodes are going to come out, but they will be coming out probably early next year. This is a phenomenal show. Everybody, all the main actors are fully represented. A lot of storylines, a lot of development. I originally gave part 1 of this show, of this season, a 4.1 out of 5. I'm going to give this season 4.8. I think that the switch up, the emotional, like, dynamics, the way these storylines lined up, I think everything was just so perfectly well done. I don't think there was any point where this season was a little slow. I think there was perfect build-up, perfect pacing. It slowed down when it needed to. It sped up and controlled itself when it had to. The fights were very well done. The matchups were very well done. The story was very well told. And the turns, the plot twists were all well executed, and feels like a season, a final season. It feels like we're connecting everything we built for 5 seasons prior. The first 5 episodes kind of like built up the premise and figuring out who was going and what was going on. Now we're actually at the tournament. There are twists. There's so many things being built up and down. It's a really well done show. And part 2, so far out of the 3 parts, has been amazing. I can't wait to see what the final part is, how they end this up. We are basically in the finale. So we're in the spoiler portion of the review. Technical film wise, amazing edits, amazing transitions, awesome choreography and acting, right? Boom. Now we're into the actual story, and the ending here was so wild. So the new main captain of the Cobra Kai crew, because you now took a new dojo, put them under the Cobra Kai, and did all this stuff. And then, what's her name? Tori Nichols or whatever her name is. She is going through a lot. We saw that in the first part of the season. And in this part, she's still coping and not doing a very good job. She's fighting well, then not, and back and forth. But they figured out a way to get it. There's a lot of twists because you think Cobra Kai gets eliminated. Miyagi eliminates Cobra Kai, and they go into the finals, and there's 4 teams left, and you think, okay, cool, this is awesome, this is gonna be amazing. And then the team, which, by the way, there's a team here, and they're instructors. One of them is portrayed by Britt Baker, the professional wrestler on AEW. Did not see that coming. I did not realize she was in this show. That completely blew past me and completely caught me off guard. And in that final episode, she's kicking butt, which is sick. It was so cool to see Britt Baker on the show. And then moving out of that, Cobra Kai, her dojo gets disqualified for like performance enhancing drugs, and then Cobra Kai ends up back in. So that was a huge turning point. So the whole show, the season, the part of the season builds up, going through all these things. Miyagi-Do struggling to come together. Finally, they come together and they get their way in, and then they beat Cobra Kai, and that's a big deal. Then it flips. Cobra Kai still ends up staying alive. Whole bunch of drama there, and then this final finals where we're or semifinals, whatever you want to call it. It was really, really interesting, and it ends up in a giant brawl. Like, the tensions were so high, everything was so crazy that it ends up in this gigantic brawl. And the main kid from Cobra Kai ends up dying of his own accord. So now we're left, the season ends with them cutting the live feed, and we don't know the part ends with the live feed being cut, and we don't know where we're going after this. And I'm so interested to see what happens, because now this is the first time we've experienced real death. We've seen fake deaths, but this is the first time, besides Tori's mom, that we're experiencing a main character dying in combat. So we're going to see where this goes and what direction this flows. But that really caught me off guard, and is a really interesting way to build this. This is not just like a kiddie continuation of Cobra Kai, of Karate Kid. This is a really, like, stakes are all in. This show is so well done, so well produced, so well written. It's so good. 4.8 out of 5. I hope they end this properly with the next part, with part 3, the finale. With that being said, guys, get in the comments. Let's discuss this. Did you like it? Did you not? Remember, this is a Netflix original. We don't know when part 3 is coming out, but part 2 of season 6 of Cobra Kai. This is the Violent Casket, home to Lamest Taste. You can check me out on Instagram, Twitch, and YouTube, and TikTok, where you can subscribe, like, and comment. Hit the bell for much more, and do me a massive favor and stay lame.